Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 4 in a series from VP BenQ's Slivko versus Acer's Bly. This is going to be a Zerg versus Zerg here on Cloud Kingdom. Now, it has been a little bit of time passed since I did cast the rest of the series, so currently I don't know the score. Just go back and watch the games. And I hope you guys do enjoy a Zerg versus Zerg matchup, and I'm curious to see how this all will unfold. Now, we see Slivko is the red Zerg on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Bly is the blue Zerg on the top right. In any Zerg versus Zerg matchup, or any mirror match, in fact, I do like to see both production tabs and see when they start to actually deviate from each other. Slivko looks like he's going for a faster drone. Meanwhile, Bly, on the other hand, is actually going for perhaps a 10 Overlord here. So we will be seeing an Overlord should be trained here in just a moment, or is he actually going to go for a 10 pool? And it is in fact a 10 pool. So Bly opening up with a 10 pool here. Meanwhile, Slivko is opening up with an Overlord, and the strategy here is that if Slivko does in fact go for a 15 hatch, he is pretty much going to be very, very far behind. Now, when will we see that spawning pool coming in from Slivko? Slivko is currently sitting at 14/18 supply, and Bly looking to be very aggressive in this game. So far, we still have yet to see a spawning pool come in, yet there it is finally coming into play as Slivko sets up a 14 spawning pool. Now you can see the time difference between these two spawning pools, about a 40-second difference, as there was also about a 4 supply difference. So obviously Slivko is currently in the lead in terms of overall economy. The question will be whether or not he can hold on to it. Bly is going to be running down with a whole bunch of Zerglings in just a moment now, as a drone has made its way in. The drone now taking a look around. The drone could actually grow up and be a spawning pool, and that could cause a bit of problems here. Bly now backing off. He is going to spot that hatchery now down here, as the Zerglings are now filing out. In comes the aggression. Zerglings, 6 of them already running across the map. Slivko responding with 4 Zerglings of his own, as more and more Zerglings are being trained up right behind this. Now this hatchery is not being cancelled, as Slivko wants to make sure that if the attack does fail, he does have something to rely back on in order to get up a stronger economic lead. Now Slivko, let's take a look. He knows that there is also a hatchery coming in from Bly, so this is an almost all in, but I'm kind of curious as to why Bly still decided to get that hatchery now. The additional units could perhaps have been a little bit of a better choice, as now Slivko is already getting for that queen. Zerglings now doing a bit of engagement down off over here. They are doing a little bit of a dance back and forth. Drones are off of the mineral line, as the Zerglings may be able to perhaps take down this hatchery here in just a moment. Drones do deal a bit of damage, but more importantly, they absorb a bit of damage, as we see a little bit of yin-yang action as these two try and fight. Bly is now getting up, I believe, a queen here, sitting at 20/18 supply. Bly now backing off with those Zerglings once more, and will he be actually able to get off an attack there? No, it does not look like it, as a queen is now coming down to engage. Oh, bad flanking coming in from Bly there, as Slivko definitely with the lead. Now chasing Bly's Zerglings back, so a weird 10 pool engagement that wasn't really an all-in, and now Slivko with still a drone advantage, sitting at 17/16, and also with a harvester advantage and a production advantage, should come out of this very, very nicely. Metabolic boost now coming in from Slivko. Bly still doesn't have anything down here, as we now see that the Zerglings of Slivko are not really giving a chase just quite yet. Both sides just getting in position, as a queen is trying to 10 down to this hatchery off over here. I am really curious as to what Slivko is going to do in terms of follow-up. You can see Slivko now training up a lot more Zerglings. Another 10 Zerglings now being trained, and with that metabolic boost, he should be able to get across the map very quickly and deal a lot of damage. The problem is now Bly is going for double spine crawlers here at the natural. These spine crawlers with armor should be very, very helpful. But the Zerglings already about 3/4 of the way are going to be making their way up that ramp as the Spine Crawlers need about another 8 seconds to go. Queen sitting on the ramp here. Zerglings not trying to get back around. It looks as though the Spine Crawlers are not going to have that armor as they're going to get surrounded rather quickly. Down goes one Spine Crawler. Another Spine Crawler could get taken down here in just a moment. And Bly is starting to feel that pressure. That early aggression did not pay off, as now the Zerglings are backing away once more. Bly now coming back in. Slivko still coming in with even more Zerglings, and it looks like the Zergling numbers are going to break this hold here as Bly is going to lose that last queen on the ramp. Production now severely down as we now see a 9 supply difference, and Slivko does give the GG as Slivko, I believe, evens up the series at 2 games apiece. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed Game 4. Stay tuned for Game 5.